You forget that's where the small businesses are, and they've got to be able to separate these things. If they want to go after the independently wealthy individual, that's one thing, but don't hit the small business where 80% of the job growth is. And that's really scaring them. You're really seeing people say, look, I've seen the way Washington handles these programs. I would be better off not to have anything to do with it. And the people that have skin in the game, the small businesses, the people that actually lend to small businesses, they're the ones that are most concerned about these theories that we're developing in Washington.
Congressman Sestak.
The economic stimulus bill had $30 billion of it, of tax credits for small businesses. And just 2 weeks ago, because the 7A and the 504 Small Business Administration lending had gone from $20 billion down to $10 billion, the Federal Reserve and the Treasury Department said, we're now going to put an additional $10 billion out there to recreate it to coming up by having no subsidies for small businesses to get these types of loans. And in fact, actually guaranteeing them up to 90%. In fact, in the economic stimulus bill, we said 75% of your capital gains small businesses, you don't even have to pay. And you can write off your losses, not just back to the last 2 years, last 5 years.
So you say what we've done is good enough?
No. Okay. I'd be more aggressive and even more bold.
I was going to get a little nervous there, Congressman.
The problem right now is, look, the first economic stimulus bill I voted for was in September for $60 billion. It failed to get through Congress. Then we tried again later in November, December. The policymakers have not been bold and aggressive enough because the only global haven that's AAA rated as an investor is the U.S. government. Do I like us doing this? No. But it's a necessary evil to get us out of this as quickly as possible. And then we need to turn, as Brian well pointed out, to addressing our long-term structural, systemic problems we have with the mandatory spending and all. And by the way, I voted against that because he made a very good point. I don't think you can penalize these small businesses by saying all of you are going to be restricted in your compensation and all, and I voted against that.
Congressman, gentlemen, I want to thank you so much. Unfortunately, we have to leave it there. Congressman Bilbray, Congressman Sestak, you guys raised such great points, and thanks for sticking around for the